Right, so ranged in here is we're going to go like as far back towards the portal as we can. So we're going to have ourselves plenty of space to play around with. The cross and the square, sort of tank them on the doorway area if you can. And the caster ones, just bring them back a little bit further, Mike.
Yep.
And we'll just have the portal here for a quick escape. If things go pear-shaped, then we can reassess the plan. I'm going to make sure everyone's still here. No one's AFK. If anyone has any critical insights to these trash mobs while we're waiting for the patrol, please feel free to speak up. I'll say it's my first time in here, so I'm happy to take on board any additional info you might have. Yep, see that, Halleck. So for sure, the Astromancer's AoE, that's like a fireball thing, so we should be able to LOS that by ducking behind these little pillar things. But the arcane ones I'm not sure about, so we'll just try and tank those as far away as we can. And we'll see how the positioning works out. Okay, everyone said they were ready, so tanks, give us a countdown and let's give this a try. Mages, get your targets.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool.
Yeah,
Excellent. Keep those sheep throughout then, please.
shit.
School's going crazy. Don't want that anymore. Onto the triangle, please. Leave the physical ones to later. I'll mark those up more for the tank's benefit than kill order. Excellent. Cool.
Campbell have taken out of the mind control.
Diamond's up.
It's got a dot on it now, so it needs to be killed.
Okay, Angel's on it. Just, yep. Kill diamonds.
Mike, was that an accidental taunt?
I taunted the diamond. Is it on you?
Square. Must have been, but it taunted square off as well.
Okay. Cross
Sorry.
and square. Melee, be careful of the whirlwind. Gobble's mind control.
Half mind.
Can't shoot gob.
Shoot the moon,
I was
please.
blind.
Shoot
Oh, he's
the
been
moon.
sustained line.
Let's keep the moon sheet if you can. Oh, it's in AoE. Never mind.
I've got it.
Alright. We'll finish off the cross, then kill the moon. We should have in the patrol down here next. We'll wait for them to come to us. They shouldn't be too long. Nice work. You can come in, Dan.
I came in while you guys were fighting still.
What, you able to run in while we were fighting? That's cool.
Yep.
Alright then.
It's just boss fights you can't, I believe.
Oh, Korax couldn't come in while we were fighting those layer brutes, so that's weird.
The growth trash as well.
I think it's
Alright,
different
shit,
because
or-
I think it's different for the eye just because of the fact that if you release, you automatically come back to life because it's on a floating platform
Okay.
for whatever bizarre reason.
Right, patrol's just stopped at the far side now. They should be turning around and I'm out. Callie going to be on the cross again. Just tank the cross a little bit away from everyone and we'll take down the two squires. We'll separate the squires out just so you can see what kind of damage they do. So Gob, take yours to the left. Angel, take yours to the right. Mike, just help out as a backup in case one of them gets stunned or killed or something. But that was nowhere near as painful as I was led to believe, so good job, everyone.
Hey, group, get ready.
His armour's sick.
A bit jealous there.
That Marshall's, yeah, it's really nice.
He's got a whirlwind there, guys, so just stay away from him unless you have to.
Can we get interrupters on square, please? It's casting flash of light.
Yep. I don't know, you can't interrupt.
You just need to be quicker because it's a fast spell.
Can you get confirmation if it can be interrupted or not, please, guys?
No, it
Curse
can't.
of Tongues. Curse of
Immune.
Tongues work on it.
They're all immune.
Wow.
Immune to silent.
Nearly as good
Immune
as me.
to stun as well.
Okay, no problem. They're not terribly threatening, apart from unless you're hyper. Let's mark him the slot up. We'll treat them the same as we did the last pack.
Look at his swords.
So we're going to pull these guys more or less back into this room. We can tank the two physical guys next to these little banners, shields. I don't know what the hell they are. Keep them separate so you're not getting overlapping whirlwinds on them. Mages, go and get your targets. Tanks, get ready. Rebuffs on hyper.
Just get me food, Bull.
Sure thing, T. Say when you're ready, and then the tanks can pull.
Go!
Diego, you good as well? Yep, we're all good. Let's go.
5, 4, 3,
Back off, everyone. There's going to be whirlwinds in that doorway. Do not want to be stood in that.
I had to go on to X because my faint death resisted.
No problem, T. Assume their fireball volley can't be interrupted either.
Nothing can.
Okay.
And everything's immune to tongs.
Get a skull up on that moon, please. We'll kill it first.
Sheep will Torius.
Man, controlled.
I won't kill you then.
No, Angel will need healing.
Okay.
Got him.
These Star Scries, they're a bit dramatic in their death.
No, Benz, I was doing a vape then and he MC'd me.
He gave you a bit of
But
a
that was
break.
me. But that was all a bunch of poses.
Alright, so we're going to try sheeping out the Astromancers as well, see if that works. Yep. Cheers, Dotty. Oh, someone's marking up already. Well, carry on. And then same again, we just pull them back here when everyone's comfortable.
Angel is on Skull now.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm just going to MD you.
Ouch.
Sheep's out. Me.
It's
It's on my AoE.
MC. Angel
Healing
needs
Angel,
steel cover.
one Angel. Let's tank that triangle so it's out of LOS if we can.
Got Angel.
It's
Right,
worth
okay.
taking down the lower health casters first.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're going to change that around for the next one. Moves back up.
Chicken mind controlled.
Oh, stunned.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stun me. Or fear. Actually, fear me. Be easier.
You're out. We're good. Let's get a skull up down, please.
Ah, fuck, sorry, I fucked up. I fucked up big time.
Lost his mind control.
If you're dead guys, it'll be quicker to just res up and fly in. As Dan showed, you can run in and join these trash fights. No point wasting time. Okay. Let's get rebuffs on Korax. He's in already. Who else was it? Mary needs rebuffs too. And Halleck. Wodos and Mortorius. Did they purge all your buffs when they mind controlled you or something?
No, I don't.
That'll also do it.
Yeah, that might be Adelina. Mark of the Wild on Halleck, someone. Thank you.
Yep. Not being a pain, but can I have salvation, please?
Sure. What do you want to lose?
I ain't got a clue, but I need salvation.
Right, so we need to clear out all the trash in this next room before we fight the boss.
Thank you.
And if I'm right, the boss shouldn't actually aggro until we have attacked it. So that's good to know. All right. Okay, trying to get a good line of sight on these guys. That'll do it.
Spell steal this fire shield or purge it, I suppose, as well.
Cool.
Yeah, you can spell it, I think.
Yeah, I can.
I'm just going to mark up the 4 guys for the start. So we're just going to pull them 1 pack at a time here, but just so we've got an idea of where they're going. So I'm going to have Callie on the skull, Angel on the cross, Gobble and Mike, you're going to pick up as many of the little birds as you can. We're going to focus fire down the falconers first, and then we're going to AoE down the birds afterwards. We'll see how the damage goes, and then we might end up just starting AoE and cleaving down the falconers whilst we burn the birds down quickly. But for the first pull, at least, we're going to burn down the skull, then the cross, then the other ads. And we should be able to pull these guys back as separate packs. I mean, I'm assuming we don't have to fight the whole lot at the same time.
Nope, you don't.
Good. So,
can I do the pull, please, so I can get all the little ones to charge at me?
Sure. If we can get the pull while the other pack's still at the far side, then we'll tank them in the doorway as much as possible. That should funnel down the AoE, keep them easy for your consecration, and no one's going to be stuck behind the wall. People better be, because we can do the pull now. Let's go. Back to the wall tank.
He puts that fire thing on straight away.
Can we AoE?
Yeah, AoE, man.
Safe, you good?
Go.
Let's do it.
Just keep removing that silence when I get it, please.
Yeah, man. Cast this max range, or you get silence too. Easy. Just swap those 2 marks around. Same thing again, because that seemed to go pretty well.
On them, Violet, are we killing the humans first, then AoEing?
It seems like we're able to pick up the threat on them pretty quickly. So if you can AoE, then AoE down everything as soon as the AoE tank says go.
Just
single
wait.
Target.
Yeah,
Single target, guys. Just kill the humans first.
I was just going to say, yeah, just wait till I get them in the corner first, because they're going to kick me around for a little bit.
Yeah. So just focus on the skull target until Mike says go, and then you can start throwing your AoE about.
Alright, pulling.
Thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Go, AoE.
We can't get Skull and X unless we go into the room.
Please bring them into the doorway, please, if you can, go. They're moving towards us, don't run, beat them. Okay. So we're going to pull these things one at a time, see how badly they hit us, and we're going to try each of the tanks on them to gauge how they sort of handle it. Callie, you can grab the first one. Yep. Everyone should be able to move in now, to at least the entrance area. And we'll obviously pull them down the ramp to the lower level, so we've not got any chance of the ads helping their mates. Okay, that's 2. Let's mark up one for Angel as well. Callie on skull, Angel on cross.
Switched.
You want to stack behind them? Oh no, I've got it. There you go. They've got a mana burn.
Myself.
Yeah, I got killed by a mana burn.
So, is it interruptible? That's what I'm wondering. Because otherwise I can't really tank it. Just took all my mana in one hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like an aura or it's a cast that they're doing. I don't see any cast bars on it.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't notice
I think it was like a AoE sort of thing. It looked like.
Yeah, so we definitely want to pull these one at a time. Since this is doable, but sort of awkward.
Yeah, it's an AoE mana burn. He just did it then.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I'll skip tanking these then.
I'll keep you on the back seat for these ones, Mick.
Yeah, where's the Shadow Res buff?
It's true. Moralian, after this one's dead, stick on Shadow Res and everyone, please. Well, even if it's just reducing the damage, it's going to be helpful.
Also, guys, if you do die, don't forget you can repair in the little town near the Spirit Healer. Or heading back in.
So is the charge one hitting you guys?
It didn't seem to be hitting that hard.
Oh, okay. Just saw a couple dive.
I'm gonna need that and pass it to Dan.
Yeah, it charged me.
That's because Dan was out the instance, understood.
Yep.
So, wing buffer's hitting me for just around about 2k damage. I think that's the charge. That's the only thing I was taking apart from mana burn, so that's not going to one-shot anyone. Right, Gobble, your turn.
When I got wing buffeted, I also got instantly melee attacked for over 5,500.
Okay.
So that's probably what's killing people.
Yeah, I thought I saw you die.
Right, let's make sure that everyone that died is fully buffed up, and then we'll grab the next one.
Can I grab it?
Go.
When it turns around, yeah, go for it.
Dan, you won it.
Oh, right, okay, cool, that's fine. Happy days.
And turn around, I was flying around in a big circle.
Oh, I see. Oh, I thought it was a dead end in the middle section there. You...
I'll wait until one comes round again then.
Okay.
Remember, they can come from both sides, so don't let one, creep up behind you.
One's coming behind you, Gab. So be careful.
Grab it and jump off. We should be good now. Oops.
Nope.
He's got a critical heal. Healing Gobble from his fall for like 7,000. Pretty good much. We'll see if that can be outranged as well. I'm going to step away from him.
So, I didn't get hit then. Nope.
Nope. Okay. Trying to work out the range for the thing.
I think the bunch in front did because they all took a little bit.
Well, yeah, definitely outrangeable then.
Yes, at last. 350 maces. 200 maces.
Jolly good. Right, so Mike, you can't take these, obviously. So, Kelly, do you want to grab the last one?
Okay.
Cool, just grab it as soon as you can and drop off.
It's like Ainsley Harriet of the tanking world, isn't it?
I don't think you're going to catch him going that way. Oh, no, he's turned. All good. Didn't get hit by the shadow thing there whilst at maximum healing range, so that's all good. Release and running check.
I'm still getting hit at max range.
I like you.
Yeah, it did a combo of Mana Burn, Wing Buffet, melee swing all at once.
Just for you, bro.
That's what they call the mage pulper. Right. So, Alar then, let's have a crack at this guy, see how it goes. Just getting my notes up here. Right, so 2-phase fight this fellow. First phase is effectively the platform phase, and the second phase is going to be the ground phase. So don't get too excited when the boss's hit points hit 0, because there's still plenty of the fight to go. So we're going to have 3 tanks spread above the top platforms according to the positions I posted on Discord. Callie, you're going to be on the left side. Gobble, you're going to be in the middle. And Mike, you're going to... not Mike, Angel, you're going to be on the right-hand side. Mike, you're going to be picking up the adds and holding them in the middle. We'll go over that in a sec. So the main mechanic of the first phase of the fight is that the boss is going to be touching down in one of 6 random locations. The 2 circular platforms in front of us, the top of the ramps on the side, and I believe it's the sections just to the side of the entrance that we came in here. So, Callie, you're going to be effectively manning those 2 on the left, Garble, the 2 platforms in the middle, and Angel, the 2 on the right. Clear about those? Thanks. Just confirm, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smashing. So the exact position she's going to touch down, the top of the ramps is the obvious one for you, Callie, but I think the other point is where that ramp starts just behind the door area, where that bird turned around earlier. So,
Here.
Yes, roughly there. I've seen videos of her landing and touching down around about that area. So the important thing is that when we start the fight, she's going to touch down in one of those 6 locations, and a tank must jump onto her as quickly as possible. Because as long as she has no tank or no melee target, she'll be casting a raid-wide fire damage buff, much like Firemore, that will keep on stacking until it kills us. So we don't want that. So get into melee range as quickly as you can and start tanking her. She will take off and fly to a different random position at periods throughout the fight. I'm not sure what the exact timer is on that. I'm sure DBN will pop up. So other tanks just stay on your appropriate areas and just wait. You won't be doing a lot whilst she's away from your section. So just be patient because she might be with you very shortly. When she takes off, she'll spawn a little Phoenix ad, and that's the one that needs to be picked up by Mike. We're going to bring that down to the central area and just burn it down. We'll work out the exact best place for it depending on which tanks picked it up. But Mike, that's your job to pick it up, and then range DPS are going to burn it down.
It needs to be away from the raid. It explodes, I believe, via that mob.
Absolutely right, yep. So Mike, just make sure you're not pulling it into the middle of everyone and take it out. That's why melee are going to stay away from those things. We'll see how quickly they burn. Say again, Dens.
Usually bottom of one of the ramps is a good place for that mob.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, depending on whereabouts the thing pops. From time to time, the boss will fly up into the middle of the room and hover in the middle, and she'll start casting a fire quill or flame quill, it's called. When that happens, everyone needs to jump onto the bottom platform, ideally inside this central ring where Mike's stood at the moment, because anyone stood on the top platform will get hit by a massive damaging AoE. As soon as that finishes, the tanks need to start moving back into position again. because she will touch down. But from what I understand, whenever she's cast that Flame Quill, she will always touch down on the top of one of the ramps, which would be the quickest place that the tanks can get to. So Callie and Angel, you guys need to be ready to jump in there and pick her up straight away. Alara's a male, is it? Is it really? Well, okay. Forgive me then, guys. I'm going to have to start again with the tactics because it's actually a he.
The thing is, there's a meteor that it drops as well. That's why we definitely need to stack tacks. It's a meteor is that he comes down where we are.
That's in phase 2. So phase 1, that should be covered by the tanks picking up them on the platforms, burn her down while she's there, kill the Phoenix ad away from the raid when it spawns, and everyone jump into the middle section when she's about to do her Flame Quill. That's phase 1. When she hits 0% health, it will die, and then respawn again in the middle of the room. There'll be an explosion, fire damage hitting people in this circle, perhaps a little bit inside the circle to be safe, but just stay at max range as best you can. And then she's going to be picked up by the phase 2 tanks, Callie and Angel. So Callie's going to start, Angel's going to be building up threats. When Callie gets hit with the Melt Armor debuff, that's going to reduce his armor by 80%, and Angel needs to pick up the boss. Presumably, it can be taunted, otherwise that's going to be a hell of a tricky switch to pull off, but let us know. And then when Angel gets the Melt Armor debuff, it swaps back to Callie, and it just bounces between the two throughout the rest of the fight. You were going to say something, Denz, I think?
No.
Or was that somebody else inhaling?
It should have been somebody else because I'm on push to talk.
Okay. Cool. So during that phase, there will also be additional ads spawning. They don't do a great amount of damage, and a perfectly viable strategy is to just have them taken away by the off-tanks and just hold them until the fight's over. We will have Mike and Garble picking them up and taking them away to the sides, and hopefully they won't do too much damage. We'll have to judge that as we see it happen, and then we can sort of play it by ear.
Can you come down for your buffs as well? I'm not running to your buff.
Yeah, I was going to say, just keep to the end.
We're going to do a full rebuff in a few minutes anyway, or a few seconds before the fight starts. So healing-wise, as you can probably see from the assignments on phase 1, I've stuck Denz and Diego. You guys are on Angel and Callie respectively, and you are on the far sides there, so you will always be focusing on healing them. Me and Halleck are kind of in the middle X sections, with Halleck on the left and me on the right, so we'll be healing. In Halleck's case, he'll be covering for Callie and Garble when one of those two's tanking, and I'll be covering for Angel and Garble. Cobbs, you're going to be focusing on Garble exclusively, and Moralian's going to be keeping Mike up. Central healers will also be helping heal Mike if he needs it, but we'll see how the damage goes out. Healers all happy with that? Cool, so that way we should always have at least one healer who's going to be absolutely focused on the tanks in the various positions no matter what else is going on. And then we've got that flexibility with me and Halleck floating around.
Yeah.
Absolutely, tanks should be tanking on the edge, so we've got LOS from the bottom section. She should have, from what I understand, because she is a melee fixed position boss, the range should have no issues with pulling threat on her, so you guys should be able to go all out. I'm happy for somebody to prove me wrong or confirm that's not the case, but from my understanding, you should be able to go completely balls to the wall right as soon as she lands. Melee, not so much.
Can I have not have self then?
Phase 1, so while she's doing the upper part, ranged can go balls to the walls. Phase 2, where she's down in the middle, ranged can't.
Yeah. Well, obviously, so yeah, the fixed positions on the top on phase 1, ranged go nuts. Phase 2, no. Okay, phase 2, when she drops on the middle and explodes and then starts being tanked by everyone else, the ranged all need to stack up. So we'll all be stood in range of the tanks, of course, around about where we are now, pretty much in this area, because she will fly up into the air and then do a dive bomb meteor attack, which, just like the meteors in AQ40, will kill absolutely anyone on their own. But if we're all clumped up together, it will spread the damage out, making sure that we'll all survive. So when that happens, everyone run to the middle. The only person who shouldn't run to the middle will be, I guess, Mike and Garb. Were you guys going to be able to run to the middle with those ads, or will they kill us all?
They'd probably kill you all.
Right, you guys stay where you are then, and just hope that she doesn't land on you.
Basically, we kind of try and tank them on the outside of this big ring in the middle.
Uh-huh.
So we try and get on the ornate white bit.
Cool. Is that a place where she won't dive bomb then? Or is that just because you like the
It's just to keep us close enough but far enough away.
Sure. Okay, well, that's the general mechanics of the fight. So everyone understands their roles in phase 1 and phase 2.
I've heard everything. I just missed one thing. Phase 1 ads. Do ranged bother with them, or do we just stay on the boss?
Ranged will be killing the ads that Mike picks up. Melee will be staying on the mobs on the top. Because the ads will explode, so we don't want melee in there. Okay, well, let's do a raid check and we'll see if everyone's good to give this a whirl.
Let's get a super buff, please.
Yes.
Can the healers stay down here?
Yeah, as long as the tanks are standing towards the edge of their respective drop locations, healers should be able to get LOS on them.
Cobbs, if you want to check, I'm currently stood on the edge.
Angel doing the same thing. Callie, if you can do the same on your left side, please. Yep, get you from there, Angel.
You really have to be just on the edge.
Yeah. Hitbox should be pretty big though, so as long as you tanks in position close enough to the edge, we should have no issues.
Would it be worthwhile having one floating healer up at the top then?
Yeah, okay, so me and Hallie could be at the top of the ramps then, and then we'll have to duck down as needed with the tanks. But Cobbs, Dens, and Diego, you guys stay on the bottom. Okay. Well, I mean, I am ready for us to give this a crack. Everyone seems to be good. Anyone missing any buffs? Stan, did you see on the ready check? Let's do it again.
Everyone's buffs look good. Garble's only got bot though.
The trouble is, my buffs are going to run out on the tanks, so during the fight, so I'm going to have to rebuff them again. So, just stay to the edges and I'll buff you guys quick.
Okay, tanks towards the edges. Let Mike do his thing.
Oh, wait, 9 seconds.
As soon as Mike says go, we are going to do our pull. That should be pretty much anyone from range can just do the initial hit, so I don't really care. Zap them with a starfire or something. And then we'll see where she lands.
Go.
Right, let's do it. Good luck, everyone.
Easy peasy.
Off she goes. Kelly. That's one flame buffet, and that should drop off soon enough.
Daenerys immune to fire.
Yeah, that was an awesome surprise.
It's a phoenix. It's kind of made of fire.
Be moving in a sec. Drifting to Callie's second position. Callie. So as long as we don't get too many buff stacks on that.
Stack for raid healer.
Via when it starts, Angel should have moved round to that position to be ready for it to move because it will do a sequence, and then the next time rotates round.
I've heard that it is random, but okay,
yeah,
we'll bear that in mind. What's out with Callie? Ah, damn it. Okay, she's moving. Can we get a combat res on Callie? Angel's going to be picking it up.
Garble will combat res.
She should, I believe, just go one position at a time now in that direction.
Cool, we'll check it and see if that's the case.
Callie's up.
Okay, let's get Callie buffed up.
Can you step to the edge, Kelly? Cheers, mate. Done.
I'll move to the next position in anticipation.
She is not going in sequence.
Yeah, she's got wherever.
Pass flame quills, get down, get down, get down. Everyone drop. Okay, we just lost most of the tanks. That's not going to be a recoverable position. Let's see if we can reset it by running out.
There's my goblin rocket boots, damn it.
Nah, that's not going to work, so I guess that's just going to be a wipe up.
Don't forget to repair, guys. If you
Yep.
need to.
So what kind of damage were you seeing on you there, Kelly?
Between 4 and 5,000.
That's significant. I'm going to just go onto the Guild Repairs tab and start enabling that for you guys again, since I forgot.
Gabba won't pick quick bio.
Okay.
I need to go for a quick week.
Yeah, I think it most definitely should be a rolling rotation, as I understood it. So once the next tank picks it up, one of the spare tanks rolls round into the next point and just waits, and it just goes right until she goes up.
Okay, so if it is going to be a fixed pattern, then yeah, absolutely, I'm happy to do that. Or if we see her do the same thing again, then that's what we'll go with. But just to be absolutely sure, for this next pull, we're going to have the tanks spread out again, just like they were initially.
Roger. Yeah, the initial should be because you can spawn anyway, but then once it's picked, you have your both tanks one either side, and then she'll take a route. She shouldn't change direction. She just move her position in that direction.
Cool. Well, yeah, so if we see her do the same thing again, then we will go with that from this point on. Because I've seen people reporting it both ways, so I wanted to be sure.
Yeah, roger.
Still, not too bad though. We did a fair chunk of damage there. I didn't see what percentage was.
65.
Not too shabby, even though we've got a whole bunch of fire damage in the raid as well.
And Hyper, yeah, you're supposed to repair a few items individually, and then you can use the guild bank repair.
Or just pay for your own, you Scrooge.
Guild bank repairs there for people to indulge in, so don't feel guilty. That's the reason why we're scooping up all of the greens and bits and pieces, so we can get some cash into those funds, into those coffers, for just this kind of night.
Just spoken with Fadman. He's killed this a couple of times. It is random. It just so happens that it moves in a pattern at times.
Okay.
But he will always spawn on the left side after his flame quill.
Always the left. I thought it could be one of the two platforms, but okay.
That's what Fad said to me. And
Cool.
he always goes there.
All right. Where's that slacker Dotty?
Oh, trying to buff here. Come on, Dotty. Where is he?
Don't know.
Fuck him.
It's a progression night, Hyper. That's what we're all about at this point. So
Why am I not at the top of this in the first phase? Because there's no ads for the first phase.
don't you have spawn when she moves platforms?
They
Nope.
spawn up on the top level.
Yeah.
And it's not every time. They don't spawn on the bottom in phase 1.
So I've literally got nothing to do down the bottom.
Well, no, you're supposed to be at the top until the ads spawn. Then you pick them up and drag them down the bottom. Is that not what I said?
No, I hadn't ad yet, so.
Let's go for a smoke, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Just be on the top then, helping out with heals and clubbing it a little bit with melee damage until one of the ads does spawn. And then that's when you step into hero mode and bring it downstairs. Okay, so let's make sure that everyone's got themselves all buffed and consumed up. And then we go again. Anything missing, Dan?
Couple of food buffs.
Got Scotty, can we have your crappy Hellstone, please? Which is me.
Yeah, yes. Chatting with my warlocks.
Your wall.
Yes.
Oh, we ain't your warlocks, Mike. Whose else are we going to be?
Nah.
I thought you.
It's my bitches.
You wish.
Yes, Hyper, but the thing is that we never cleared Nax, and I don't want that to happen in TBC, so let's not do any half measures. Okay. Is everyone good then, Dan, as far as you can tell?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's have her pull then and see whereabouts she goes this time. Sorry.
It.
The bird. Obviously, we scared it, so it's like staying out of range now. Come on, someone take her. Him. The thing.
It's too far away.
Fine, I'll do it. Go for Kelly. Oh. Well, do we have a soul stone on Halleck? If not...
No, we did last round.
We're going to want a combat res on Halleck then, please, as soon as we can. I'm coming over to help heal Kelly.
I'll come up and do it.
Popping drums.
Just deep down on here. Angel's not doing that until he picks a mob up.
Moving to Garble.
Mike's actually got that one covered at the moment.
No ads. Okay. Correct. Watch yourself. Hyper.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Right, so remember, ranged guys, you can go crazy. Melee, not so much.
Yeah.
Do I need a tank on the next platform or not?
I'm moving along.
Just going backwards.
Yeah.
Onto Kelly.
Roger.
Correct, so I can't see you. Oh, you're getting healed.
I just bandaged up myself, don't worry.
I'm respecking after this.
Full fire.
All the fire.
Yes, mate.
Shall we run in? Oh.
If you're dead, you might as well release. She's going to the top.
Going all the way to the top.
Oh, she's on to Angel.
You got ads now.
Okay, Mike, that's your job. Angel, you on it?
Nope.
Gobble's got the odds.
I'm down.
Yep.
Silly question, why is the range still hitting the boss when there's an ad?
So did all three of those ads pop at the same
Been
time?
away from ads.
Yeah, they
Yep.
did.
Beware.
Okay, so that's what happens if the boss has no melee targets, and 3 flame stacks is pretty much enough to kill us. 4 of a sudden.
Morellian has DI.
Cool. So that looks like it was a completely different pattern than to the first time. So it does look like it's random.
Yeah, random as balls.
He goes to one of them either side. He don't move 2 positions over. So you've got your 3 tanks. You can.
He did though. Yeah, he jumped from one side to
ram all the way to the other, skipping at least 2 positions. So she was.
Technically, that is 1 position because, well, 2 because it's not a proper position at the back there.
I think missing 1 tank is probably not as bad as missing the entire raid, so I think having tanks staying where they're supposed to be. Just keep the tanks one over the right, one on the back, one on the left. I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah, because it's still quite a big distance to run, so just make sure that we've got those covered, and the tanks just stick between your two assigned little zones.
Is there a timer on the flame quill?
I didn't see anything, so I think it's just random.
Yeah, but I couldn't get away from it. It took one hit.
Flame quills can happen at random.
Yeah, I was out the raid when she did the flame quill on that run, so I didn't see any warnings pop up. But if you're tanking her right next to the edge of the platform, then it should be a case of just dropping off.
Yeah, but it was not enough.
Okay.
I think the Helix started turning together with me and we got hit both.
Okay, well, we've still got an hour and a quarter left of the evening, so we'll stick with LR for a couple more tries, and then what we'll do if we are finding ourselves having a difficult time, we'll just plug on through to the Void Reaver and take him on. We'll see how we get on with this fella. Right, so Angel and Gob and Kelly, when the boss is not being tanked by you guys, you are literally going to be just sat there watching the pretty colours and waiting. And Mike, if you see the ads spawn and you're picking them up, which is your number one priority, make sure that you're shouting out for the ranged DPS to bring them down. Unranged, you need to pay attention and kill them. That's the news. Any questions or additional observations from anyone before we try again?
It might be worth the DPS warriors going in with white damage, if at all, when they first change, because new tanks need new threat.
Yeah.
In the threat doesn't actually reset, so
well, let's just have people
the new
not getting
tanks
killed.
will start at 0. So basically, if melee want to carry on, they're going to have to give us lots of time.
I'm pretty sure that's what Christ is saying, yeah. So when there's a new position, guys, just treat it as if the tanks that only just started. Watch those threat meters, don't die immediately.
You just stay back till the tank gets up.
Yeah,
and when the ad spawns, all range on the ad, not the boss.
That's right. Mike will be
Probably
calling
that out as well, because I didn't even know. That's my back, and I didn't even know they were there.
I'm going to repeat what I said earlier, guys. When the ads spawn, Mike's going to call it out. I'm not sure if people didn't hear me at that point or whether there was some kind of misunderstanding. But when the ads spawn, Mike will be calling it, and the ranged will be killing the ads. Okay?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get this done for reals this time. Dan, everyone good with buffs?
Yeah, looks like it.
Sweet. Well, I'll slap a Shadow Word Pain on when she comes into range, and then off we go. Good luck, everyone. She's going for Callie again. Okay, and she's moving back to Callie's second position. Getting her as quick as we can. Watch out for Flame Buffet.
Shifting myself round 1, just in case.
Callie's damage will be spiking with that Flame Buffet on him. Top up the raid. Been down to help. Okay, to Angel by the looks of it. Angel, you got it?
A second.
Cool. That should be one flame buffet.
Moving towards the middle.
Still no ads. Happy days.
Give drums on the default. Everyone down.
Embers.
She's going to Gobble's position.
I'm moving around to it.
Okay, thank you, Gobble. Mike should get the ads. Range should be killing those. Needs to be picked up now. We're all dead.
On it.
That's a loss of lots of people. Healing Mike. Gobble needs help.
You do need to watch your threat on them.
Yep.
Beware.
Move down.
Drop
Flame
down,
quill.
Quills. Mike's dead. I lost a lot of people. So, Gob, where was your position during that phase when Angel was tanking?
I was on second platform next to it.
Second platform next to it.
So,
just...
rather than the left platform from the banner, right platform.
Okay.
You need to be stood in the middle of your two positions because you can go to either one.
Absolutely.
And I need to be where Angel is when quills happen because I had a double ramp to drop off. I need a single drop, otherwise it's going to get me.
Right. She's resets.
52%.
Yeah, we're going to have another go at her, and then we're going to go through the trash to Void Reaver and take him on. Potentially come back and have another go at Alar. I want to just make sure we get at least one of these two initial bosses dead in here tonight. So, were those ads hitting you for pure fire damage, Mike? Or was that physical?
Physical. They only hit me for like between 875 to 990. I think I see the most. And then the one exploded for at the end for 2k. So it's fuck all damage, but obviously they're hitting quite a lot, quite quick.
Yeah.
So, but they're not. You know, if I'm getting healed, half of you was dead by the time I was tanking those. So it was a long time before I got any heals. But they're easy manageable. But you just need to wait a sec on threat, and you should probably just wait for me to call AOE rather than just single target.
Problem is, if they all die at the same time, you're going to take a lot of damage and get flung miles away.
I won't, because I can bubble. So I will take no damage as they're about to die.
Also, I don't know if you maybe didn't press push to talk or something, but I didn't hear you call out that there were ads.
No, I did call out.
I did call it.
I heard it.
That's
Sorry.
weird.
Yeah, I heard it.
I didn't.
No, but there was somebody else talking as well at the same time.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Can I say I'm normally loud enough?
But just to make sure, you want us to wait so we can AoE them?
Yeah, just wait a sec. You were half fucking dead anyway by the time I got them anyway. When they spawned, you know, we'd lost quite a lot, but...
I was alive, excuse me?
Yes, but
You
it
said
wasn't
you-
enough. It wasn't enough.
I think he means the raid in general, not us.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
It just sounded very funny.
I mean us as a guild.
Nobody
Can you
messes
wait
with my
for
bitches.
Once everyone's got full buffs, get yourselves back to your usual starting positions.
Yeah, melee don't need to go anywhere near those odds.
No, they should be just staying on the top platform, meleeing the boss until the flame quill.
And range should be staying as far away from them as possible as well.
That's right.
Yep, that's why you go to the middle and I keep them by the ramps.
Right, so you've seen pretty much where all the positions are. So tanks just stay between your two possible landing positions and just wait. Don't try to reposition yourselves during the fight, otherwise you might end up with a bit too much of a long run. If it turns out that the pickups are going to be a problem, then we might nominate some of the melee DPS to park themselves on platforms and just sit there waiting, which could potentially get them one-shotted, but we'll see if we can work around that. Hopefully the pickup on the platforms should work out better.
We've got my tanking stuff if needed.
Right, let's see how we look.
Make sure you got your food buffs on, guys.
Cool. Grabbing her now. Oh no, she's flown too far. I'm going to keep saying she, just get used to it.
Tagging. Should be able to. No. Fucking too fast. By the time I get to position, she's gone.
Ha, druids. Okay, got it. Same position again. Looks like a pretty fixed point.
Oh, it starts there.
Cool. Garble. Great job.
God, when you just taunt to move yourself to the top of the threat.
Taunt doesn't work.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not taunt.
Just going to kill you half the thing out.
Looks like flame quill. Drop down, drop down, drop down.
Whoa, we were on the bottom then, got killed.
Yeah, we got caught mid-air.
Myself and Hyper were on the ground and running towards the middle when we got killed.
Okay, well, that's going to be a wipe up.
I think that one may have been a bit of a glitch or dodgy one or something.
No, man, if we were in the air, fair enough. That's just the wrong mechanic. We were on the ground. Had been for a good few seconds before she started casting.
Can we have two people stay behind and summon me so I can get my legs? Because then I get 4 tier bonus and do much more damage. Since we are at the summoning zone anyways. Should just take 30 seconds. And now my meeting is done so I can speak.
Great.
Yay.
Yeah.
If you guys are all here, I'll go and get my legs as well.
Alright, I will stay at the stone.
I've got those people here already.
What the hell?
Thank you, Garble.
How's it still in progress, fuckers?
Alright, so it looks like then we're just going to have to get used to the animation difference between when she's moving between platforms and when she's flying up to the flame quill, because it's, from what I could see there, everyone who was down on the bottom floor but wasn't in the central circle got killed, but those that made it to the central circle survived.
So you get damage if you are outside the circle?
It looks like it. I mean, from what I could see, all the guys who were on the bottom floor but still not on the circle in the middle of the room, they all took the damage. But those of us that were in the middle seemed to be okay. And yeah, the time is very short on that, so we just need to get used to the fight a little bit more, so we can tell just by glancing at her movements when she's going to do the flame quill and when she's moving platforms. Because that is a very tight timer to get down that.
I'm back. Let's rock.
Right, but we've got an hour now, so we're going to go and clear the trash and get to Void Reaver, and we're going to give that a shot, so we can get ourselves buffed up and start working through that stuff.
It's a fairly easy kill, that one.
That's what I've been told. So we've learnt a chunk of stuff about Alar, we've got some data for this. If we go and kill Void Reaver and we've still got time left, we'll come back and have another few goes. But let's continue working through the rest of the place.
I know this goes without saying, but I'd be very appreciative if no one accidentally hits Alar and kills us all.
I couldn't accept my summon.
Do we still have people outside that can summon Dottie?
I think I need to relog.
I'll go back and get him.
Try relog or just do a reload UI.
Yeah. Thank you.
So the middle bit is this glassy bit, I guess.
Well, yeah, there's like a very big purple circle in the middle of the room.
Yeah, just checking.
For those of you who don't have the ability to check it out, there's a big symbol in the middle as well. And it's a transparent part of the floor. So that is 100% a safe zone during Flame Quill.
I reloaded.
Myself and Den's are coming out for you now, you bloody slacker.
Nice one, guys.
Yep.
I don't get hit by... when I was at the bottom of the ramp and tanking those 3 ads and then Flame Coil hit then, I didn't get hit at all. So
Yeah, but let's not confuse it and make sure that everyone does the same thing.
It's like there's a big circle, everyone go into it, and that's like easy for people to see. It's an easy representation of where you need to stand. So let's just use that moving forwards.
Well, I was always getting hit when I'm down and outside the circle.
See? Okay.
And even when I'm at the edge of the,
try to summon you.
of the upper platform, I still don't have enough time to get to the center.
Right.
Maybe we may need to look at swiftness potions.
Possibly. Or maybe an intercept somebody who's in the middle. I don't know if that's going to work, because the boss isn't targeting people. I don't know.
I think the thing is, if you're jumping from the edge of the platform, where me and Cobbs are now, you will automatically land in the circle, and a lot of people are jumping from the thingy.
Nope, it's not enough. I'll show you from where I was jumping, and I always get at least and hit at least once. From here to the center, I always get hit at least once.
Huh.
Well, it's one of those aspects of the fight then that we're going to have to just practice on. Because I don't see any way that we can potentially avoid it, short of taking a whole bunch of major fire protection potions and necking those.
The other thing is that when she go, or when he does the thing, does he go further up than he does when he goes to a different platform?
Yeah.
If he starts moving, yeah. So if he starts going up, then everyone needs to get down. If he's going across, then just obviously business as usual.
Well, from below, it's really hard to see which way he's going. So that's, why we have to get used to it.
Yeah, that's why the melee and the tank should be able to notice the difference and be able to call it out.
Whatever tank is actually tanking it, not really, because we've got to put our backs to the back of the platform.
There are going to be plenty of people on the upper platform who should have a nice same level view of the boss. And when we start to get an idea of exactly what it looks like when she's going up instead of across, then we can call it out before DBM kicks in.
Do we know if it's a fixed amount of movements, even though the movement's random, like she does it 3 times, then goes up, so you can preempt it?
No, it's random on Flame Quill.
Okay, roger.
Where
Diego?
There he is. Okay, so we've got an hour left. Let's make sure we get ourselves through the slot. Okay, let's cautiously start moving ourselves forward. Crystal Core Sentinels. They've got a big old AoE, arcane damage, unsurprisingly. Devastators do an interrupt, so they can't really be tanked by Mike. Callie, go and grab it if you can.
They're immune to distract as well, just so you know.
Who's soaking instead of Lee, by the way?
And we'll do a different tactic.
Okay.
I am here.
Yeah, we need 2 really to try it that way.
Yeah, your shit team.
Even shit, Dotty, I'll just fuck off now, shall I?
No.
No, interrupt those charge fists then.
Nope.
Doesn't look like
Okay.
it.
The fuck?
That was Dan's fault.
No?
No, it was me.
Dotty.
No, it's the knock-up. The knock-up is you came to the CC, so it would clear threat when they're up in air.
Sorry, Dan, I just like blaming the chicken.
No, he was top because I instantly soul chatted to me.
Went to Sara first, then Dotty.
To be
Such a grass, Dan. Such a grass.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Locks before fucking chickens before locks.
I eat chicken for dinner.
Yeah, that really well-known phrase.
Yeah.
Right, so how many do we have here? Just the 2. Okay. So these are going to have AoE as well, so we're going to tank the skull a little bit close to the raids, and the cross is going to be tanked on the blue diamond or square thing in the middle.
Ready?
Yep, I'll just mark the cross on the second one, so if they both come, Angel grab the cross and take it onto the platform. Yeah, there we go. We'll just keep them separate.
On the explosion.
Same again. Once you've got mana back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we're good. Let's go. Easy.
Yes, I am.
Well, yeah, that's well known.
So overcharge is so nice. They're like 13, 14k hits.
Brutal. Okay, so most of these mobs in here should be CCable, so I'm going to mark some stuff up. Zav, you're going to banish the moon. Dotty, you're going to banish the square. And the Smiths, they should be polymorphable, so I'm going to put a star on that for Jack to polymorph. And we'll let Mike tank the skull.
Oh, I get to tank something, do I?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I can see if it's going to be a problem for you as a caster to tank that thing. Oh, we've got a patrol incoming. Let's back off. So we're going to pull this pack back quite a way, and we're going to actually fight the mobs that we're going to kill in this square. So make sure that we're polymorphing and banishing roughly in this doorway so the patrol can't possibly get to us.
Put a circle on it so you can see where it is.
Thank you. Mike, you can do the initial pull with your Captain America move. Warlocks and Mage get your targets.
Oh, fuck.
Max range casters.
Will he pull the path if he breaks there? Oh, fuck.
Maybe. Zara, take Dotty's target. Need that to be rebanished again because that will buff the big guy. And he's already doing quite enough damage.
I have banished.
Thank you very much.
Misdirect me, please, T. Let's go. You're gonna pull it off me? Good job.
I did my misdirect you as you were going in as well.
Let's get those banishes back up, please. Well, the big guy's dead. Thank you very much. We're going to take the sheep out next, after we've had a chance to get everyone topped up.
Which is the next target?
Sheep. So that's going to be the star. Right, someone go and grab it. Callie, Angel, whoever. Mike, get ready on the next of the banished ones that pops. Oh, got to stun that.
They're going to pop quite close together. So say one.
Square for Mike.
Moon's gonna come out first.
Angel, grab the moon. Just face it away from the raid, please. Same for you, Mike. Kill the moon first, guys. It's going down faster.
Ripsaws do some damage, don't they?
Yeah, you can imagine how much fun this pack would be without some CC. With them doing not only all that damage, but also buffing the big guy as well. No, thank you.
Oh,
got Zav.
Dead Dotty again.
That's it.
Where are you, Dotty, so I can teabag you?
Way back, you can't reach me fast enough.
We're going to take the patrol on next. The moon's going to be for Jack, and the square's going to be for Dan.
Yeah, Horace.
We're going to have Callie tanking it, so there's no chance of consecration breaking the sheep. Next time they patrol back, that's when we're going to grab them, when everyone's got their buffs up.
Just want to say, guys, the rebuffing tonight has been absolutely on point. Thank you.
It sucks.
I do hope you've been indulging in your tasty warlock cookies.
Not a chance, mate. I'm one shot every time.
When they come back, tank the big guy in the doorway, please, Kelly. Healers and range, just stay as far back as you can.
5, 4, 3,
Apart from the mages.
2, 1.
That's fine.
Stunned. Give me a second.
Yep. Stun 2. Okay, we're back. Kelly dead. Is that another stun popping up? Need those ads sheep again quickly.
Stunned.
Someone is breaking the sheets.
Yeah, they seem to be popping up quite a lot. We've lost a mage as well. Oh, no, we haven't, sorry. That's Blast, he's not a mage anymore.
Just as squishy as one, though.
No, it's the first time I died on trash tonight.
Okay, well, let's focus on getting the fight dead so no one else does. Mages, just keep your targets on the sheep. Focus that rather than damage, I think. Until your target's marked with a skull. Angel, grab a skull. Let's kill it. Thank you.
You can stun these guys.
Good news. This should get a whole lot easier when we're inside that room. We can spread out a bit more.
Remember, you can still enter even if we're still in combat, so if you do die for any reason, you can run in.
It's probably not worth it at this point. Just about to kill the last guy, but in future, yes, you should be releasing on trash deaths. Resin Kelly.
Too far, mate. There's Mike.
No worries.
Not on your life.
Which way are we going to go first? Let's go left. So we've got a nice big area to play around in here, which should make spreading out a bit easier so we're not all going to get bombed and stunned. The moon's going to be for Jack, square's going to be for Zav, and the triangle is going to be for Dottie.
I always have triangles.
Sorry. You can take this one if you like.
God, sorry, I was typing. What was the mark that I was on, please?
Typing always stops my ears from working too. You're the square, please.
Thank you. Just wanted to check. And yeah, I was concentrating.
Like biting your tongue, like, where's that C? I know it's on here somewhere.
Exactly, that's exactly how I type.
That's right, I've seen you do it. Anyway, Gobble, you're tanking the skull for this one, please, so we can see how that works out. Warlocks.
Okay.
Warlocks, mage, ready to go?
Yes,
Yep.
always.
Let's have the pull then, please. On your countdown, Gob.
Chop, chop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Warlocks, keep yours banished. We're going to break the sheep and kill that first this time. When this guy's dead, of course.
Can't banish mine in 5 seconds. Spin dropped. Got it.
Good job. Just to everyone's surprise.
Oh.
I'm actually using rank 7 Shadow Bolt now, not 10.
We're all very impressed.
Okay, Mike, go and grab the moon. And we'll keep on rebanishing until the moon's dead. Callie, you're on the square. Angel, just get ready on the triangle.
I've got tons of threat on square, and Garbo's just took a skull off me anyway, so.
I should have rebanish triangle.
Yeah, rebanish triangle. Square's going to be picked up late pops this time.
Okay, it's about to pop.
Grab square. Right, yeah, Mike's got high threat, so that's fine. Mike can hold it.
It's demon in it. I always get high threat now.
Demons hate you.
Angel, you're ready on triangle, so we don't need to rebanish that. Just let him come out.
Maybe I don't want to. The vortex.
Here he comes. Easy.
Like your ass.
Right, I'm going to give the Nether Vortex that's dropped to Dave. Make sure it actually goes to Dave this time.
Congrats, Dave.
Thank you.
Weapons and Vortex.
Weapons are Vortex. They're pretty much the same thing, right? Ultimately. Let's see here. Skull and cross. So, someone took that cross off there. Okay, cool. So, Callie, you can grab the cross. Garble, you can grab the skull. Same targets for the banishes and sheep, please. Make sure we take these guys apart. So, Callie, tank the cross a bit further over to the left. Garble, tank more or less where you are now. Everyone else can move around a bit. Move around a bit. Everyone make use of the space. Okay, get your targets. Give us a countdown, Callie, and let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys both getting hit by overlapping AoE there.
Fuck, resisted.
Let's get back in there again. Mike, get on square.
Not really anything. Okay.
Got more on actual triangle.
Well, the square's going to pop out next, so just grab the square, please, when it pops.
I'll grab Moon when it's ready.
I'm going to take down the square first.
Triangle rebanish or not?
Yeah, rebanish triangle. Mike's going to hold the square. I'm going to go straight onto the square and kill it when this crystal thing's dead. And then this square's going down, then we can break the moon. Say it's about 20%. God, that'll be you.
Yep. But break it from range.
Range spread so we don't all get bombed at once. Kill moon first, then triangle. Then rebanish.
Oh. Shizu.
Remember, stun the shit out of moon.
Thank you, Kai. Resing Wodos.
See if I can correct.
Listen down.
Yes, I've been reminded that the aggro range on this guy is massive, so steer it as well clear as we can.
Dotty is shitbag.
Yeah. You like it?
It's the last time you're getting a raise.
No.
So to not die anymore, Dotty. Easy.
I never died.
Oh. Let me just quickly check the logs.
No.
We need Dave to delete that nether vortex immediately as punishment for that joke.
Was it that bad?
You can see it. Okay, same arrangement again. Same tanks on the same targets.
I'm out of Quillvine, so I can garble. If you got any Quillvine left, mate.
Yep, come trade me.
Where's Oak?
Thank you.
Remember, range stay at max range is going to be quite enough raid by damage AoEing onto the poor melee guys. And Callie and Garb, just keep your spread out. Oh, here they go. Let's get the targets there. Good pick up, CC. Well done.
Of course, we are pros.
Everything was wrong. We are prepared.
Yeah, Dotty's ready to sacrifice.
We said sacrifice Dotty, not Halleck.
Like it didn't.
Rebanishing?
Yeah, for now. I'm going to break the moon first anyway.
Done.
Done. My re-sacrification.
Moon next. Callie, Angel, someone grab the moon.
I've got it on Garb.
Okay, Garb's on it. Mike, which one have you got highest threat on?
Blue at the moment.
Okay.
Just gonna break first.
Cool.
Now.
Okay. Keep that moonstone. That's Mike. Pick up triangle, Mike. Pick up triangle. Don't rebanish triangle.
Oh, I think someone did it because I was stunned.
It was me, I finished the wrong one.
Is that thing about pros?
Making it interesting.
I was just saying he's a prostitute.
No one's paying for that.
I say no wonder he's complaining about being broke all the time.
I never.
€10, 25 he made the other night.
Working 14 hours, mate, non-stop.
Yeah. Each punter 25 cents.
Teabagging.
You shouldn't teabag your healers, man. That's never going to end well.
I was gonna get my souls anyways. And he's my pappy.
Okay, Void Reaver, guys, this is a threat-sensitive fight. The boss cannot be taunted. Don't get yourselves killed. He's going to do a regular knockback on the tanks, much like Broodlord. So we're going to have a bit of a tanking rotation setup. It's what's posted on Discord. But just keep the damage steady. Don't go over the tanks. And the threat should not be an issue. You're all sensible enough to know how to deal with the threat bars at this point. We were originally going to try this with the hunter tactic, where they're going to be 2 hunters running around the outside, soaking up the ranged attacks. Because we've only got Tina now, we're going to scrap that and go to a more traditional tactic, where we're going to have a few ranged groups clumped together very tightly, watching out for the orbs and moving away from them. We'll come to that in a sec. So the tanking order. Mike's going to start with first threats, whilst all the other tanks are fighting to get as much threat as they can. Garble will likely pick up next, then Callie, then Angel, but whoever's on top of the threat when there's that knockback, just shout out so we know who we're going to be healing. Melee will get hit by a earthquake attack, which is going to happen on a regular basis. That's going to be a lot of damage because this raid just hates melee DPS, as we've seen. We'll be keeping you guys up as best we can. So we're going to have 3 ranged groups spread out. We're going to try to keep it so we've got healers and DPS in each one. And essentially, when the boss does a ranged arcane orb thing, it'll start to drift slowly towards a random targeted player. If you see it running towards your group, everyone in that group just runs away from where the orb's going to land, so that it doesn't hit anyone. And as long as you don't get hit by the orb, as long as we keep the melee up during the earthquake, and as long as the tanks keep the threats, then we should be killing this guy. Let's see, how are we going to work out the ranged group? So we're going to put a bunch of healers in the middle. So everyone from group 4 is going to be in the central area, basically opposite where the Void Weaver is now, at maximum range. We're going to have all the ranged in group 5 on the right-hand side at 3 o'clock, so that'll be about there. And all the ranged from group 2 are going to be on the opposite side, over here, at 9 o'clock. Tina, you're going to join us in the middle. Dottie, you're going to join the group on the left here. I think that's going to account for all the ranged. Everyone happy with where they're going to be stood? Because everyone seems to be stood back where they were for the trash fights, so let's get moving.
Moving as fast as I can.
But remember, his aggro range is massive, so don't get too close.
Yeah, don't walk in the circle. Another clear visual representation. So tanks, yeah, you're going to be having hell of a time building up threats. So be doing what you can, like Callie's there, dual wielding, threat modes, whatever you need to do, just to keep them going. Tina, we've only got you here, so just try and misdirect the lowest threat tank whenever misdirects on cooldown.
Okie doke. We got just 4 tanks we haven't we?
One sec. Yes, that's right. It's going to be those 4. Sorry, who did you want swapping over, Mike?
Cobbs and Diego.
Cobbs and Diego.
Cheers.
Okay. Can do.
So I can have the extra spell power for this.
All right, so I'm going to do a ready check, and then we're going to see how this guy goes. Famously, this guy's known as the Loot Reaver, probably the easiest boss in the whole tier. It might take an attempt or two for us to get our heads around the damage spikes and the threat management, but I'm going to be a little bit upset if we don't kill him tonight. Only a little bit.
Remember, guys, all about threat. Do not mess up.
Just to clarify, all the range is supposed to be grouped up, yeah? Not spread out.
In 3 different groups, all clumped up, so you can clearly see when the orb is coming your way. And when the orb does start walking towards you, you need to move away. So, I mean, I'm going to put a mark on Dan's head, and that's where everyone on that side should be stood. There's going to be a mark on Tina's head, and that's where everyone on our side should be stood. And there's going to be a mark on... how about... Sucks. You can have a mark.
Sucks.
Yep.
Also remember, if you aim your camera upwards, you can see the orbs if you're not sure.
Yeah, just stay zoomed out. Keep an eye out for the orbs. Shout out where they're going. Use the points of the clock. So the Void Reaver is currently at 12 o'clock, triangles at 6 o'clock, squares at 9 o'clock, and moon will be roughly at 3 o'clock. If it comes towards you, everyone in that group needs to move just out of the way while the explosion goes off. When the explosion's cleared, go back into your original position. No salve on Halleck. Whoever's on that.
Me. One sec. Wait, I'm asking Dottie for a house then. And he's not fucking doing it.
Fish, you should be stood on triangle, please.
It's only you using them.
Okay.
Mike, can I get Mike instead of Sanctuary for this boss, please?
Yeah, sure.
Right, come on, guys, we want to get this pull sorted in the next couple of minutes, so we should hopefully get this as a 1 or 2 shot, and then we can go back and work on Alara a little more.
1 shot.
Well, maybe. Right, so again, Mike's going to be going in to get the initial threats. Other guys just start building up from there. I'm going to do one final ready check, and then we are going to go in. Be ready for a reasonably long fight. He's got quite the health pool.
Vile, do you want me to misdirect Mike straight from the start?
Please.
Then work my way through him.
Yes, if you don't mind, Tina. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alert! You are marked for extermination.
That's fine, Mike. Keeping that. That's alright. Okay, no, everyone on moon move. Dan, you're going to get hit.
And again.
Move again.
Should I yank?
Yeah, if you can. Let's put it all in.
These orbs go faster.
They do.
Gobble.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mike, I was trying to keep below you.
Alright, guys, so knock back.
Vile killing us all.
I was running. Oh, really? I saw something one. That is the worst.
It lands where it was when it first started aiming at you, not where you are when it lands.
That is.
Well, dead on Angel.
Gobble's dead, is he? Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still dead. From Kelly. And Tanks are dead.
Okay. Res and run in. What we're going to do then is we're going to try the other method with just one hunter, and who else can we possibly use in range for that role, I
Is it
wonder?
not better just spreading out? I don't know.
Don't run, guys. You can't reset it, so please don't run. I've DI'd Blast, so just hurry up and die.
I'm going to say back in the day.
I killed you, Dave!
I'll say back in the day, we just done a big, massive ring around him, and then when you see anyone else threats or coming in, you just move out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, with the rapidity of those orbs coming in, it is causing a little bit more of an issue with people clumped together.
Yeah, I'll say, because the first, 5 minutes of the fight, done no DPS at all, just running around away from orbs.
Yeah, because it goes to like someone in your group, and then you move together, then it goes to someone else in the group, and then you're like, oh shit, where do I move now? Am I moving towards
You're meant to all hug together and then go back to where you were, and then so it comes up on the screen, whoever it is, and then you just follow that person out of the way. It's quite a big AoE, so you need to move right out of the way.
No, we had the problem that it targeted 3 members of our group, one after the other, so we didn't really have anywhere else to move.
Yeah, but that's why you should move together with the person that's not separate from him. So if it gets Vile, all move with Vile, because it'll be where Vile were, not where he is.
Yeah.
So then you're all safe each time. Then, and if he does the same on the same group, the whole group's still moving together. Don't separate, because that's how you're going to die.
Yeah, but I've got nowhere, because Dan was our group, I've got no which way he's running. He got one, then I got one. We just starburst.
By the way, when I take the boss, I won't be losing threat for quite a while. I got hit by 2 of the knockbacks. And
yeah, I had about 3 of those knockbacks.
Okay, cool. So that's not the problem, though. The threat isn't the issue. The melee getting killed by Earthquake isn't the issue. The issue is the orbs. That's what's causing us problems. They are rapidly firing out of there. And like the guys say, you're essentially avoiding an entire flak battery of stuff incoming potentially all at the same time. So the original way that I was going to try to do this is to have everybody clumped up in melee on the boss, where the Arcane won't target you, and have 1 or 2 people, Tina and Lee, running around the outside, pretty much just like circling the boss room while the orbs just chase them around, which should keep everyone in melee range pretty safe until the earthquake stops.
That sounds like fun. I could do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I do a lot of dots with this instant cast, so it's easy for me.
Yeah, so I mean, we could have the more of you that are out there, then the more spread out they're going to be, and the less likely the single one of you is going to keep on getting hit. But there will, of course, be pressure on the healers to keep everyone alive during that earthquake. But I'm sure we can manage that. So we're going to try that route and see how that works out. So, I mean, Tina, are you happy with running around the outside?
Yeah, I'll run round.
And Dan?
Yeah.
Cool. And Dottie as well, if you're up for it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. So if we have you 3 just staying spread out as much as you can, basically use the 3 locations that we used for starting.
Yeah, I start 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but if we all run in the same direction rather than...
Yeah, clockwise.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but the thing is, if you're all running in the same direction, then it might be, for example, the person at 6 o'clock has an orb coming on them, and then the person at 9 o'clock gets one and runs right into the one at number 6. So just keep running around maximum range and just keep your eyes open on where things are falling.
Will do.
No, that's the wrong corridor. Don't want that corridor. It's a bad corridor.
This door here, I need my little elf stone.
It's right there.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
There's 3 wells up.
Fucking Tauren sound.
Dan. Welcome to the party.
Sorry, I had to stop for regions.
Can you mark me instead of 6?
Yep, I will. Just get yourselves manned and buffed as soon as you can, and then we're going to get this fight started.
Okay, Can I hit Mike instead of Sanctuary, please, Mike?
Yeah, sorry, I just unchanged it.
Yeah, no worries.
Dotty, are you going left?
Yeah, I'm going at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you guys should be pretty much in the same position as you were for the first pull. You've got Dotty on the left, yeah.
So basically, what we're doing now, we're just spreading out and sort of make sure you keep your distance from each other.
No, we're going into the middle, and everyone's going to clump on the boss. So everyone's going to run to the melee, and we're all going to stand together and hit him there. The idea behind that is that the arcane orbs will only ever hit the 3 people on the outside. So we will all be in melee range, and we are going to get hit by the earthquake when it happens. But the damage on the melee seemed to be fairly manageable, and it wasn't a terribly regular attack, so we should be able to keep everyone topped up. Is everyone clear?
Yep.
Roger.
Good. Okay, everyone said they're ready. So, Mike, give us a countdown. Soakers get into position. Watch your threat. Let's give this a good old try.
Yeah, you'll do more threat close, so watch even more.
2, 1.
Alert! You are marked for extermination.
Let's get a bit closer.
Diego, get in.
Right on his feet.
So ready.
Are you gonna get hit now?
5 dead already.
Yeah, because people went close.
God.
So see how those orbs? The orbs are all going for the same 3.
Yeah.
You need to run in like together, not like in a line.
Yep.
Yeah, like he said.
I was there.
Fish watcher trap.
Fish, hold off a sec.
Are we with so many down?
Keep going. I mean, what else can we do? See how far we get.
I mean, he berserks.
I'm sorry?
He berserks, that's 10 minutes, I think.
It's on me.
I'm down.
It's much better orb management though, for sure.
Yeah, this is easy.
And the healing on the pounding is absolutely straightforward as well. Nothing to it. It's just that initial run in. Those orbs start coming very fast.
And I'm gonna need a heal every now and then because I need to 5 them.
Back on Gobble.
Could also just sacrifice me and I can run round and round.
I was just thinking, you could just have a soaker as long as they just keep moving.
Actually, that's better safe than sorry. Right, so this is going to take us forever to kill him with the amount of hit points and people dead. So we're going to wipe it up and we're going to do this again, but we're going to make sure that everyone's in together at the same time. So just stop healing, let him kill us.
And when you're tanking him, can you bring him more into the middle? Because I'm having to come further and further in to the circle to get it.
Yeah, he's not in the middle there, you're right, T. Yeah, right, just fucking release him, run in. You're a weapon.
Invasive life form no longer functional. Alternative measure commencing.
Thing is, if you have one soaker, then you don't really have to worry about your placement if you just run around in a circle. They're never gonna hit you.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Here's what we're going to do then. We're going to have 2 soakers. And then you're going to be on opposite sides, and you're going to just continue to run around in the same direction throughout the whole fight. So you should be as far away as possible from each other.
Yep.
But Tina, are you going to have issues being literally on the boss's feet to actually do any damage?
I've got to be 5 yards away from the boss. You know what I mean? To start shooting. Because if not, I'm in melee.
Okay. So if we have you as one of the soakers, then T, running around the outside.
Yep.
And then we will have Dottie, you're happy to go ahead?
Sure. Yay!
Let's set you off on a little run, get you some cardio. And Dan, you can be in the middle with us. Blast, you were saying?
No, I'm going to say if you need an extra soaker or do you want me to start, then wouldn't mind doing it.
But the idea is here that we cut down the number of soakers, so we don't want to go from 3 to 4.
Because what I was thinking with Tina, has obviously got higher DPS, so obviously I thought it might be better. But obviously, range is the problem there.
The other thing is, Blast, you being a soaker is a bad idea.
You want totems anyway, so
taking your totems away from the group is not good.
Also, you need to move and cast, whereas T can just shoot instantly.
Yeah, and Tina's going to be in a position where, on absolute minimum range, she's going to be potentially sending orbs into the group. So we're going to.
Exactly. Yeah.
But as far as I could see, we had no real problems with damage spikes. Everything seemed pretty comfortable after we got through that initial barrage of orbs. So this should be a reasonably easy kill.
Toric's making a break up.
You're kidding.
Auto running into walls.
No, I was texting Nemesis, sorry.
Dottie, you go in 9 o'clock and I'll go 3 o'clock.
Yep. Or 12. Opposite sides.
Dottie go left, Tina go right, as we're looking at the boss now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Clockwise?
Yeah, 9-3. You were right the first time.
Yeah, and clockwise, guys. So once the fight starts, you start running clockwise.
Yeah, and both of us moves nonetheless. Who gets it? Because regardless, who gets it.
So absolutely everyone's going to need to run in together. Priests, we're going to try and pre-shield as many people as we can on the raid before the fight starts. So if we do get one errant orb landing on our heads, at least it won't kill anyone. As it happens, we have got 5 priests. So when we get the initial countdown thing started, Inara, you're going to shield group 1. Moralian, you're going to shield group 2. Fish, you're going to do group 3. I'll do group 4, and Halleck do group 5. Sorry. So we'll get the shields up, get our mana back, and then we'll run in.
Don't bother shooting me. Or you can do if you want to.
Just remember, Tanks, if you can try and get him into the middle of the circle, if you can, please.
I'll try.
I'm gonna Soulstone Halleck.
Soulstone Vial.
Oh no, I have cooldown. Sorry, Daddy, Papi Halleck.
6 minutes cooldown on mine too.
Please start drinking. Nobody's going to be left behind here. We're all going to go together, and we're going to have to do it very quickly. Everyone run to where Callie is. Right now. Everyone, unless you're Tina or Dottie, you should be on top of Callie right now or in the next couple of seconds. And I'm going to give us a countdown over comms, and that's when we're going to go. 3, 2, 1. Everyone go, 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 go.
People's going early.
Cool.
I was saying.
I was just white attacking their mic.
Just go bounce between all of you anyway, just as long as we know who's tanking, that's simple.
I've got a lock right there though, above tank. Fucking stupid.
Zara. He's off a little bit.
Shatter.
Dan, can you stop DPS for a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
You need to fade or something, Alec. You're above tanks, man. Cheers, buddy. Misdirect me when you can.
Zara, can you stop DPS for a little bit?
Dan.
Fresh drums now.
Well, it's their strat meters, guys. That's all this fight's about.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, way below.
Like fade if it's on craft cool.
DPS, if you get a bit high on threat, don't be shy about bandaging.
Someone reach me with a renew or something?
Yeah, alright. Run a little bit closer. Just a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
Chucks down.
It's 23%.
Fresh set of drums going in.
Keep going. Oh.
We're using blood.
Yep. We've got it. How many combat reses are available?
Garbs at the moment. Mine's off in 10 seconds.
When yours is off, get Inara up, please. We need that mana.
Be shy to use your health stones.
Combat rest.
Thank you.
8%.
Nice one, guys.
Hey.
Work out a new tank rotation.
Cool. Well, let's get a screenshot of this guy, shall we? Let's all go and stand around his dropped head.
Can I just say I don't think it's alright or acceptable that you say something or someone is fucking stupid during the fight. I don't think that's cool.
I did hear that. I didn't hear who it was directed at, though, I'm afraid.
It wasn't directed at anyone.
That's something.
Okay, well, still.
It certainly felt like was it directed at certain warlock who was very high in threat. It felt like it was very much directed at someone.
Okay, so I don't want to hear that kind of stuff jumping out of people's mouths. It's just going to put a negative taint on the night, guys. It's happened a couple of times, so I know it can get frustrating, but let's just keep it mild. If something goes wrong, you can bring it to people's attention without having to swear at folks. But we got a kill, so I'm very happy with that tonight, guys. That tactic seemed to work out pretty well. It was a bit of a beast on the old mana for the healers, but great job, everyone. And some lucky people are going to be walking out of here with tier 5 shoulders tonight.
Sorry, I'm just working this out now.
Damn it, I already spent my TKP.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, okay, so the Pauldrons of the Vanquished Hero will be going to T.
Grats.
Congrats, T.
Thank you.
Pauldrons of the Vanquished Champion will be going to Mary.
Congrats, buddy. Congrats, T.
Sorry, Mary, I've given you the wrong one, so can you give that to T? And yeah.
They do look exactly the same, don't they? So.
Yeah. The other item is the girdle. That will be going up for grabs if anyone is interested in that.
Oh, Oak, you chose the wrong night to not be here.
Nah.
Unlucky.
Right, guys, I've got to shoot, but awesome raid. Thanks again. See you all shortly.
Mate.
Thank you.
Alright, guys, we're going to call it there. It is the raid end time. Great job on that. We've done some good progress on Alar and a kill on Void Reaver. Not surprising, but still very, very good to see him go down. So once the loot's all been dished out, we'll call it a night, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. And Alara will be going down next time we're in here, I'm certain.